Hi guys, I'm Hayden Crawford from the Dreamtime Academy and I'm a wellness coach and spiritual teacher specialising in colour therapy and numerology. Here is your Starseed Oracle forecast for the second 2 weeks of October 2021. Now, as I mentioned to you before, we have now entered a universal month 6. And that's because we're in October, which is 10, and 2021. Add the 2, 2 and 1 together, it creates 5. 5 plus 10 is 15. 5 plus 1 equals 6. So it ushers in the energy of Venus, which is this bottle in the colour mirrors system. This is pink over pink Venus energy. Now, Venus is the planet of love, but it's also the planet that governs Libra. And of course, we're in Libra right now, which is all about balance and harmony in relationships. And it's about self-love, self-nurture, and self-care as well. Now, this pink heart chakra energy also connects up to your Pleiadian star family. And the Pleiadians are a beautiful evolved group of beings that exist within the Seven Sisters and actually have been visiting Earth for many millions of years and actually seeded the first humans on the planet in ancient Atlantis and Lemuria, as well as the whales and dolphins. So when we connect up with our beautiful Pleiadian star families, they offer us heart chakra healing and support, enable for us to be able to move forward and bring a lot more balance into our lives. Now, I'm going to be showing you 3 cards today. One that represents a message from your ego or your conscious self. Another card which represents a message from your soul or your subconscious self. And the third card which represents some action steps for you to take. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the first card. Oh, actually, before we do that, I'm going to ask you to connect up to your Pleiadian star family by putting your hand on your heart, closing your eyes, taking a nice deep breath in, and just imagining yourself surrounded by a blissful pale pink light. And I want you to ask to receive clear and concise information which you can understand, integrate, and anchor into your experience over the final 2 weeks of October, which is the 16th to the 31st. Got it? Great. Okay. So firstly, we've got the Lost Lands. The Lost Lands is the first card, which comes up as being a message from your ego. Okay. Now this one's beautiful because this reminds you that your soul gifts and your soul wisdom is incorporated within every aspect of your beingness, and you can tap into that at any time. So really it's about remembering that you've kind of done this before. You've done it all before. So, if you're tackling a project or you're involved in some sort of event where you're doing something that maybe appears to be new, it might not necessarily be the first time that you've experienced this. So tap into that ancient soul wisdom and you will be able to nail it hands down. You've got what it takes always, and sometimes we think we are limited with our life experience, but we're not. We are an ancient immortal being of light. We are limitless in our potential. We just have to tap into that truth that exists within every single cell and every single pore of our bodies. Now, the Pleiadians are such a beautiful, loving civilization, and they have been coming to the Earth for, as I mentioned before, for many millions of years from a little planet called Era, which is smaller than the Earth. And it offered them the opportunity to visit us, sort of time and time and time again, to be able to, seed the first humans and, work on our DNA so that we could become more balanced and harmonious and exist within the earth realm and bring lots of love and lots of joy in as well, because they're quite a free-spirited group of people. And they are what I would call the children of the light. So I'm bringing in the bottle G29 from the colour mirror system, which is called the children of the light, and it's a pale turquoise with a silver top to it. And this bottle here is kind of like the activation of the 12-strand DNA. It's the crystalline frequency which has replaced the old carbon-based structure of our DNA. And this is the light of new earth energies. And really it's very spiritual, it's very sensitive, it's very intuitive. And it's very aligned with souls that have been through the dark night of the soul. They've been through grace. They've attained grace under pressure. So they've played out the role of the Olympic spiritual athlete, and sometimes the highest and brightest beings of light that exist on our planet are the ones that have had the toughest soul lessons. But again, that wisdom is there for you to be able to tap into right now and to help with any projects or ventures that you're involved with. So the message that comes up from your soul is star ancestors, which is actually quite a similar vibration and energy, and it's this card here, star ancestors. This is a message from your soul for the second 2 weeks of October from your Pleiadian star family. And as you can see on the card there, it's Orion, so it's Orion over the top of the Great Pyramids of Giza. And this reminds you that you have hidden secrets, again, deep within your soul imprints. And it's lost wisdom. It's even though we might think that we've lost it, it's actually still there. And we just have to trust that we can tap back into it by activating our pituitary gland and developing our psychic awareness. So this one is about looking a little bit deeper. So looking into the depths of the soul where the wisdom still exists. And this is G30 in the colour mirror system. It's called the Wisdom Keeper, and it's a beautiful kind of starry indigo blue over clear. The Wisdom Keeper is all of the knowledge that we've learned through all the mystery schools, in all of the different constellations, throughout all time, space, dimension and reality. And, whether that you went through the mystery schools in Atlantis, or whether you went through them on Sirius or the Pleiades or Orion, it's irrelevant. All of that information is there within the subconscious and superconscious mind for you to be able to tap into. So remembering this is going to really help you during the second 2 weeks of October. Got it? Great. Okay, so the next card that comes up is a message from, it's actually an action step for you to take. And this one is called Messenger, and it brings in Sirius energy. And Sirius is the divine feminine. If you think of Orion as being the divine masculine, Sirius is the divine feminine. And it's the brightest star in our heavens, actually, Sirius A. And it brings balance and harmony between male and female. And as we evolve as a human race, we are evolving more towards a Sirian culture on this planet. We're becoming more divinely feminine because the patriarchal rule kind of didn't really work. And that's why we see the whole globe shifting as, a lot of women are more empowered within their roles. So this brings in the beautiful energy of G22, which is called Sacred Mystery. And this is a beautiful pale platinum sort of blue, pale blue over pale olive green. And this is androgynous energy, so this is androgyny at its best. It's very, very intuitive, sensitive, psychic almost, but it's a master builder energy as well, because the 22 relates to being a guide for humanity into the emerging golden age, but also having the 4 energy of the practicality connected to it. So it enables you to take those action steps forward. So what you're here to do really for the second 2 weeks of October is to bring balance, male and female energies into balance, and create that sort of new earth energy that is very uplifting for everybody who comes into contact with it. So tap into that Sirian aspect of yourself, and you'll find that all of these soul memories and hidden secrets and lost wisdom will come flooding back to you in all that you do, and you would just totally have the best time. So trust this because it works. Well, hopefully you've enjoyed your Starseed Oracle forecast for October. I love October. I'm a Libran myself, and I epitomise that beautiful pink Venus energy, because I'm all about unconditional love and self-care and bringing that into all aspects of life. So please remember that this beautiful energy is there to support you. But remember, 6 energy carries the vibration of creativity, but also the opposite of that, which is destruction. So I want you to be even more mindful during this month to really tap into your creativity and keep your energies as high as possible by looking after yourself, because that way you won't experience the destructive aspects of the 6. Make sense? Great. Okay, I'll see you next time. And remember, head down into the link section below. Make sure you click the link that will give you access to your free video numerology report, which will unlock the secrets of your unique personality blueprint. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.